Okay, 2-10 Seahawks coming to Carolina. They are just bad. Bad. They have some good players, but I'm thinking that a lot of it has to do with their shitty quarterback. You know, if the next game we win, we clinch the division. Also, we own the Seahawks first round pick. They traded it to us in last draft. We gave up our 32nd overall. They gave us a first and I think a third this year. Yeah, a first and a third. I didn't negotiate it. That's just what they offered, and that's what I took. So now we're looking at a top five pick so far. We can look at the playoff pick. By the way, Browns with Bryce Young sneaking into that playoffs, man, with two other teams in their division they're battling who are already in the play. Oh, they're currently in the playoffs. So hopefully Bryce Young can get in there, man. That'd be good. I'm happy for him, but it was time to move on. All right, where we are, we are going to be focusing on 0 sacks and running the ball. So we've got two riot shields on just on the times that we do pass it, which should be rare. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, because we picked a couple of these right here. We also were hoping that we get two interceptions. Now, going up against Michael Penix, probably not going to be that difficult. So we're playing D, and we're running the ball with great pass blocking attributes so that we could try and get back our. We need to get 0 sacks 3 times. So I went ahead and purchased this guy, ranked it up. So hopefully maybe we can rank both of them up and have them both mastered at some point. But here's the problem though. I think this guy hadn't ranked up to where I had to purchase it. It was locked or purchasable, whatever it's called. So I think that falls off at the end of the year. But anyway, let's take a look at the Seahawks. Probably going to be firing their fucking coach, Mike McDonald, after winning the Super Bowl. He's come on hard times. Probably lost some of those awesome defensive players to free agency or retirements. Let's take a look. So you got Michael Penix, and then you have Jalen Milroe. Who, by the way, probably might not be that bad of an idea to develop. You do have Kenneth Walker, Isaac Brown, JSN, who's just an awesome player, man. I'm jealous how awesome he is. Chris Brazzell, 6'5", 200 pounds. Charles Cross, Zabel, Pendleton, Damian Lewis back in Seattle. So they have a good offensive line. Tenya, nah, I wouldn't say he's a good edge rusher. I wouldn't say, that guy was the first draft. So 2 years ago, he was their first round pick. He hasn't really panned out. But I'll tell you what, looking at his speed, acceleration, change of direction. I don't know, man. Might behoove me to look at some young guys who haven't panned out to start developing. Maybe not even at it, at just at edge. Maybe everywhere. Zaven Collins. So these guys are going to have a hard time because we're running down their fucking throats. I got a new playbook going. Kick accuracy sucks for this guy. I created a playbook. Or I edited a playbook. Saved it just for running the damn ball. The only time we should be passing is like 3rd and long, 4th and medium, 4th and medium, 4th and long. Those are the only times. Now we do have some plays in there with half-star ratings, so they might be called, but that's where the extra pass blocking ability kind of comes in. All right, let's get a save just in case I screwed something up. Weekly awards: Devin Lloyd, 2 interceptions. Then I saw that with Bryce Young, and I'm like, ooh, let me go check him out, man. Which, by the way, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at how is Bryce doing, and the Seahawks quarterback. Okay. So right now you got 57% completion, 76.3 rating, 13 and 13. Jalen Milrose had some shots. I mean, I feel bad for Penix, man. I do. He's not panning out in real life or in Madden. Anyway. Bryce Young with 24 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 63% completion, rating of 95.5, but he's been sacked 31 times. Almost 3,000 yards passing. He's played in 12 all games. So nobody else has played in place of him. At least they haven't. If they did, they didn't throw the ball or get sacked. Oh no. Well, so I wonder why is he playing? What is that? Games played. Downs played 48. Is he like the holder or something? I don't know. Yeah, I may want to do like go and look and see like once my guys are established, like who would I want to start looking at that fits has certain attributes that I would want to develop. That ukulele guy kind of stands out because of his size and speed, acceleration. Alright, I was going to look at the blocking. So Caden Proctor's given up 8 sacks. So yeah, he's not getting, he's definitely getting hurt on the edges, Bryce is. "75 downs played, 4 sacks, dude." So they need offensive line help. Bad. We can go take a look at their roster real quick. Checking in with Bryce, man. Just checking in. Alright, so you don't have... Guy just looks like he plays fucking video games all day, man. Fucking World of Warcraft. Which I guess is better than watching video, like little guys do their fucking thing like me. Alright. So 76, 74. This guy's... Holy shit. This is a second year guy, 89 overall. Good for you, buddy. We got Titman, who's fucking good. So yeah, basically it's like, you know, I look like at least he hasn't given up a lot of sacks, so it's literally just the edges, man. So they need, yeah, I mean, they're young. They have talent. I just think they need better execution. 97 strength for that guy. I think if you can get a better left tackle, Bryce will be better off. Jaden Higgins. Let's take a look at his stats real quick. Okay, it doesn't break it down by game. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, what? He hasn't even been fucking playing, bro. What's up with the fucking trades, man? You know what? We're going to run something. Jalen Waddle wasn't even fucking starting. I've been trying to think about this. Like, is there something we can do? Maybe help these teams out. I mean, like, dude, they trade for him. They give up a first round pick, and he hasn't even fucking played. Okay, optimize roster by adjusting position. Alright, so we're going to do that. And we're going to go to the Browns. Nobody there. Panthers. Nope. They want to move to strong. Fuck you. So exclude team. Control teams. Let's go look at the Saints. But I'm wondering if it'll adjust the depth chart. Okay. I'm glad I checked on that, man. That's fucked up. Poor Bryce is like, but coach, I want him to play. Oh my goodness. No? No? How do you fucking fix that? How do you fix an AI team? Unless I just go in and control them. Huh. I mean, I could go in and control them, but I'm trying to, like, these are just the two that I've noticed. Fuck. Sorry, I'm gonna do this. I just don't think that's right.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season.
Fucking Mike McCoy, man. I gotta go in and do your fucking job, bro. Oops, wrong one. No, that works. I gotta do your fucking job, bro. You know what? And we're gonna move you up here. Jalen Hyatt. Oh, Melton. I guess we can just go with overall. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Do we want to get Ryan Williams there? Meh. Nah. Alright, let's look at your running backs, man. Fuck. Oh no, I could retire. Okay. I almost clicked on the wrong fucking thing.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the
Fucking day ball, bro. Alright. So that helps with the two big trades. I mean, we did what? Dafe Owe to the Cardinals. We can take a look at him. I don't know why the receivers are doing that though. Okay, so they moved him up here. Wrong one. Okay, yeah, he did get the start. Should we trade him and Mielin to him? Give him Princely too? All right. Time to get out this fucking team. Fuck that team. Okay, I done my part. Did my goodwill. Hopefully that'll help the Browns, you know, in their playoff push. Like, they traded for the dude. The fuck, man. I think it was a good trade too, man. You give him like a first and then like I think a third or second in 2030. So first this coming year, which if you make the playoffs, you know, like that's a late pick, and you're getting a guy who's 91 overall already. Yeah, it's a win, bro. It's a win. When you need a receiver for your playoff push, come on. All right, did we go over the Saints depth chart? I mean Seahawks. Hamilton. Yeah, we did because I went over. Byron Murphy always gets a sack on us. God damn it. So wait a second. Who? Who were their rookies? So this guy they picked up, okay. Last year in a draft. First round. Like, I think he was a number 1 overall. So why wasn't he fired then? Sam Pendleton? I don't think he was a fucking... Maybe he was a first round pick? I think Cousins was. I think Cousins was projected to us, and we traded out. Okay, man, yeah. I mean, I guess. You guys ready to roll? Ready to see this run game? I'm ready. Fuck it. Fuck this. What are we doing? Yeah. Let's go Smurfs, baby. I like this one. Yeah, like that one. Custom run.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. On the visitor's sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His team making the long flight always
Kick
difficult
their
to play
ass.
the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West
Help
Coast
us
team
get the number
feels
1 overall
like
pick,
it's
man.
10 a.m. on their body clock. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers.
Then we'll trade it to whoever needs does the
His
quarterback.
team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Swear to God, if he's gonna
Settle
pass
in
the
with it.
fucking
We
ball
got a
in
good
the
one.
first
Mike
goddamn
Tirico,
fucking
Greg
play.
Olsen with you. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
First goddamn fucking
Panthers
play.
now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production.
I don't give a fuck.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a second
I just want to see that clock get to zeros with 0 sacks
Another try with Brooks.
with a win.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of
So
scrimmage.
I'm hoping our defense
It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
really
We have
kind
a
of
moment while we
wins
take a look at the
game
key
for us.
inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. This is 3rd and 6.
Swear to God, if they fucking give up a sack on the first goddamn pass. Or the last one.
Throwing now from the gun.
There you go.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to
Why are you
have
pulling
the
at it,
first
bro?
down, so they convert.
You're gonna point at a guy, you better be
with a
fucking
pickup of
have
9.
a head full of steam behind you to run his ass over. You don't just point and then fucking shoot.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Oh,
And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. DJ Reed brings him down. They face 2nd down and 7.
I even thought about bringing up a practice squad running back just to fucking have more running backs.
A
share
run
the
for the
load.
first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Trevor Etienne. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. We're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. And he's in. LaQuint Allen. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point is up and through. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
I'm gonna have to find
One
out
of the best
why
parts of the week,
37.
Mike, is when we have an
nobody gives them
opportunity to
high
sit
five.
down
What
and visit with
constitutes
these guys during the
picking
production
that
meetings.
player
And the
over
thing
and
that we
over
both
again?
came away with was while
it
he was happy with
personality?
the overall
Is it
performance of his team
low morale?
a week ago,
Is it
you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a
he
bad
the
taste in
lowest
his mouth. He
overall
called that
rated
errant
guy
pass
on the team?
unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Oh!
Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football.
And he fumbled, and they're going to score.
The Panthers have it.
Unless he was down.
And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Panthers move out on top, 14-0.
Seahawks, nothing.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he's
We're
currently
going to need some
second in that
interceptions,
category.
guys. 2 of them.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, it's Penix.
Oh! We may break the side record again. I think we broke it with Penix.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. From the gun, here is Penix. Pass right side. That is hauled in by Horton. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
This fielded inside the 35.
How do you... Dude, you're like fucking 99 speed. How are you barely...
It's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the 43-yard line.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Get rid of it, bro. God damn it.
Damn. Forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision. Just throw the ball away. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 12.
In motion now is White. Plant. It's Penix. He'll step up and run this. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. They'll run the toss with Walker. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That's taken in by Horton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
8-yard pickup. First down, Seattle.
To throw is Penix. Throw on the run is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Pick, guys. Pick it. He got it. He got the pick. Yes.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He never left the end zone, right? Nope, he didn't.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's putting together a remarkable season currently, leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And this will be a Panthers first down as he gets up past the 35.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. 26-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down. The carry here for ETN. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
44-yard line.
Now ETN, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Panthers off to the early advantage, and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. 3rd down and 9 as we are ready to get back underway. He's got a man. That's McMillan. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Whoa! And he will get forward for about 5 yards and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 9-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he will score! Touchdown, Carolina. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Makes the score Panthers 24. SEAHAWKS nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On second down.
All right, who's injured? Oh, I guess it wasn't an injury. It was just a point.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Out of bounds down at the 8-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
At the 6-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw.
Please run the fucking ball.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Panthers.
Those first.
And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and through. Panthers move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
They'll throw. It's Penix. He keeps it himself.
And that was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
They send a receiver in motion left. On second down, here's Penix. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A 7-yard gain.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Panthers' 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. And they're going to get to him.
Princely get in and out.
Taken back to the other side of midfield.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now. He's on for the second time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Wow, that 360 spin helping him out there. He'll get forward, and we'll give him 6 yards on that one.
At the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Number 24, Jonathan Brooks. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jonah Ellis, the one who got him down.
26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's taken in by McMillan. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Rasheed Walker, guilty of the infraction. On the handoff, this is Brooks. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Jonathan Brooks. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Great job here by the quarterback on 3rd and short, knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs. And not only is he able to pick up the first down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The back of the end zone. He's got it. Carolina McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, It's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix.
Get the pick.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
The pick.
And less than a yard.
Here's Penix. Forced out left. He'll try to run for it. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet there's 2 different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Well, Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker.
Dude, you guys need to throw, okay? You all need to throw the fucking ball. You're down 38, and I need another
Here's
interception.
2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Looking middle, and there is Horton. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Now Penix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Nick Scorton getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
12 yards on the play, but it's 3rd.
Throwing is Penix.
Pick it. Pick it. Yes.
Oh, he gets a good read
Free
defensively
safety
and
things.
interception. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. give inside. It's Brooks.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
And he will get into the end zone.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck happened? Missed it. Imagine it touched somebody. Wow. Wow. That's not their game, man.
Fitzgerald down for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers stretch things out even further.
45. Seahawks nothing.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He'll air it out down the middle.
Oh.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach. His Panthers heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
On the ground, it is Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd down and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Now Panic's going to get it forward on a pop pass. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
On second down, Penix. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach, his Panthers, heading back onto the field. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now give on the ground. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
A gain of a yard.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Down by Jonah Ellis. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He'll drop to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run, and here is Brooks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
3rd down, 3 to go.
A gain of 7 yards.
They'll throw. It's Penix. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. A run, and it's Brooks as we begin the 4th quarter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with him again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Throwing now, Penix on first down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
On second down, here's Penix taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is hard, and he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. And the lefty Penix on first down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
11 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
On first down, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Elijah Arroyo. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and 8. Throwing again, it's Penix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Nick Scorton, he works his way in, and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Now Penix on third and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Seahawks cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach, his Panthers, heading back onto the field. And this team continues to just win football games, well on their way to another victory here. And the conversation is real. The 17-0 can be seen on the horizon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the Seahawks 31-yard line.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
And 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to Etienne. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And the Panthers are going to be set up first and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
Another Panthers first down. First and goal.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
To the goal line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So, they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. That's into traffic, but taken in. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, no
The
sacks.
Panthers are winners. As we say, so long, Uptown Charlotte.
sacks. That's all I asked for, man. And the win. And 2 interceptions. I do it 2 more times, huh? Damn, 3 fucking times. It's hard to fucking get this shit. I'm not going to be able to upgrade that if we're not throwing the ball. But that's fine as long as we're not getting sacks. Just need 2 more games of 0 sacks. Clinch the division. Oh, clinch playoffs. Should turn into Y after this week. All right, let's see. Got the Y. Oh, they fucking lost too. Alright, let's take a look at the standings. Okay, really just the Vikings, man. But they're not going to need a quarterback. Steelers might. No, they got DJ Lagway. They got that DJ Carr. Oh, damn, he's still fucking leading the league in passing. Damn, look at all those interceptions now. So what's my ultimate goal here? Okay, so ultimate goal would be just my standard like week loadout. What would it be? Okay, I would probably do this one. I would do this one. I would do this one. Probably want to do this one just for because I like broken tackles, but it doesn't seem to help much. And then what, just these two? Knockout, interception. Yeah, because then you got stop the run, stop the pass, or this one and maybe that. Yeah, I'd probably do this one. And then the Hitimus Maximus thing. Where the fuck I might have to buy it. Or I could do like this one plus whatever I feel like. So that one's a definite. I think that one's locked down. This one's a definite. 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 Okay, so that's 4. So mastered. This one's not mastered. So that's why I'm trying to get it. Alright, I'll figure it out.